Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome. My name is Chad Bruner, and I'm the County Administrator and Chairman of the Rowan University Board of Trustees. I'm honored to be here to MC the signing ceremony of Rowan College Prep at GCIT. I would like to thank the GCIT Board for all their hard work and dedication, led by President Al Fertali, Vice President John Robinson, members Ken Barnshaw, Joseph Harkins, Brian Hino, Donna Raganese, and Bob Bumpus, the County Superintendent. I know the time, energy, and sacrifices it takes to be a board member, and the results of their efforts are incredible, so thank you from the bottom of my heart. I've been fortunate to see firsthand how this high school has transformed since I began with the county over 32 years ago. There's a lot to be proud of. This school went from a shared time vocational school to a full-time academic powerhouse of academy programs and a robust trades and technical school. Our teachers and administrators are preparing our students effectively for the future in either a pathway to college success or a pathway to a career in advanced skilled trades, which we so desperately need. So thank you, faculty. Pathways, apprenticeship prep, affordable education, anchored by RCSJ and Rowan University, these are just some buzzwords that you'll complement today's agenda. It has been said, and I know President Hushman says this all the time, education is the greatest equalizer, and I am so proud to be a part of the strategic investment and aligned academic curriculum that has made this next bold step towards renaming this school Rowan College Prep at GCIT. It is so fitting, and timing could not be more perfect. It is my pleasure to invite Frank DeMarco, Director of the Gloucester County Board of Commissioners, who has had a major role in reshaping this high school. As the longest-serving commissioner on today's board, he oversaw much of this transformation. This doesn't mean you're old, Frank, just experienced. Without the partnership of GCIT Board and the County Board of Commissioners and their collective courage, investment, and buy-in, advancing ideas like this would not happen. And Director DeMarco has been through most of it, so I want to personally thank him for his leadership, understanding, friendship, and support. It makes my job easier to do. Director DeMarco, please come up and share a few words.
Thank you, Chad. When your name is at the top of the list, you take all the credit. You can also give everybody else the blame. So good afternoon, everyone. As Chad has said, I'm the director of the Gloucester County Board of Commissioners, and I'm very proud of how Gloucester County Institute of Technology has grown to meet the needs and demands of our students. This high school is special. It has it all. We have a very diverse student population that take not only core class studies, but also either academy-driven programs or trades-driven programs, providing the perfect balance of a strong student body. This achievement is the result of a strong partnership with Gloucester County Institute of Technology, Rowan College of South Jersey, the County of Gloucester, and Rowan University. Together, we are opening new doors of opportunity for students, providing them with access to higher education like never before. I'm so impressed with how strong this school is and how it's grown. The validation in excellence and popularity is the fact that the demand with applications far exceeds available slots in a 4-to-1 type ratio. GCIT has been a long leader in career and technical education, and as RCSJ Collegiate High School participant, students already benefit from the early college experiences. But now, as Rowan College Preparatory School, GCIT students will have the ability to take even more RCSJ courses right here on the site, potentially earning up to a full associate's degree before even graduating high school. Dr. Keating has always said, parents vote with their feet. Once I got that mental picture out of my head, I understand the meaning. The meaning is where they feel their students will get the best education and path to future. Either Fred said that or I was talking to my podiatrist. I'm not sure. Speaking of paths, The educational campus at RCSJ has developed strong educational pathways anchored by Rowan University. We have pathway to education, pathway to engineering, pathway to medicine, pathway to nursing, and pathway to construction management through our career technical division, and that's just to name a few. Each pathway provides an opportunity to begin in high school through dual enrollment in RCSJ's school option program. This provides another layer of cost savings to students and their families. It is flexible, and it allows students to complete just one class or earn their full associate's degree. The Board of Commissioners have been committed to infrastructure expansion and providing ways of affordable education paths for our families and students along the way. Today, we continue to culminate this vision by celebrating rebranding of Gloucester County Institute of Technology to Rowan Prep at Gloucester County Institute of Technology to further align the academic pathways, curriculum for an efficient and affordable education to an associate's, a bachelor's, master's, even PhD, MD, or DO degrees. This should not come as a surprise. I know I'm impressed, but I am no longer surprised by the creative ways Gloucester County strengthens our community and provides excellent opportunities. We are incredibly proud of this initiative and grateful to everyone who has worked to make it possible, to the students, the families, faculty, community members joining us today. We thank you for your support and commitment to education. And as this rebrand just continues in that direction, this is just the beginning in a new chapter in academic excellence in Gloucester County. Thank you.
Thank you, Director DeMarco. Our next speaker, Joanne Gattinelli, although new to the Board of Commissioners, is a savvy, quick learner who has excelled in the business world and as a former mayor of the largest municipality in Gloucester County. She understands what it takes for progress. She hit the ground running in 2024 and has not looked back. She brings a wealth of experience and knowledge to the Commissioner Board. She's a Commissioner Liaison to our schools and County College, and there's probably no greater advocate. So please welcome Commissioner Joanne Gattinelli.
Thank you, Chad. Good afternoon, everyone. I am honored to be here today on this momentous occasion as the County Liaison to the Department of Education. Our partners, GCIT, Rowan College of South Jersey, Rowan University, and Gloucester County Administration, Board, and Commissioners are committed to continue seeking options and programs for students and families as they navigate through their higher education options. Today would not have been possible without the leaders we have at the helm and their vision of understanding the wants and needs of our communities. Today is a win-win, both for our students, families, and community. One phrase continues to stand out after many conversations and communications with our partners is return on investment, or ROI. Dr. Keating, I was paying attention. You nailed it. Families and students are buying into their futures here at Rowan College Prep at GCIT by following the pathways that have already been mapped out and are very cost-effective. The commitment to learning we have here in Gloucester County should be the model for all other schools, colleges, universities. As we know, imitation is the sincerest form of flattery. So congratulations to all on a job well done, and thank you all for all that you do. Thank you.
Thank you, Commissioner Gattinelli. Our next speaker has recently assumed the role of Interim Superintendent of GCIT, and she has also had a significant role as Interim Superintendent at our newly minted School of Neurodiversity at the Gloucester County Special Services School District. She guided the county superbly in that role, and it was just a logical transition back to GCIT to assist to usher in the new era of Rowan College Prep at GCIT. I've had the pleasure of working with Susan during these transitions and soon realized she is focused on driving positive outcomes for students, which is why educators and administrators are in this arena. Dr. Susan Heiken, would you please join me at the podium?
Good afternoon, and I'm so happy and excited to be standing here participating in this announcement of our pathway model with Rowan College of South Jersey and Rowan University. I want to thank the administration of Gloucester County, the Gloucester County Commissioners, our Board of Ed, Dr. Fred Keating, Dr. Ali Hushman, Rowan's president, for their support, collaboration, and vision that enabled us to get this accomplished. I've long thought that the relationship between GCIT, RCSJ, and Rowan University should be enhanced for the benefit of our students, staff, and our community. This partnership does that by affording enhanced educational opportunities for our students in our concurrent enrollment model and through our accreditation with Middle States Commission. For our faculty who may be interested in becoming adjuncts, this process will now be streamlined for all credentialed staff. We are, for the first time, creating educational pathways for our students enrolled in our traditional career programs. As you can see on the back of the handout that you all have, we have highlighted crosswalks from our programs at GCIT through Rowan College and on to Rowan University. Our traditional career programs lead seamlessly to earning industry and academic certificates and degrees. Rowan has recently developed a construction management bachelor's degree that may be of interest to several of our students. The beauty of our pathway models is that students can choose to enter and exit and re-enter whenever and wherever they choose to. Many of our students graduate and join the workforce. We support them in this endeavor and applaud their workmanship. This is a proud tradition in our vocational education. But the beauty of our pathway model is that now they can re-enter the pathway at any point in their career or lifetime and further work and advance their educational opportunities. Additionally, this pathway model provides a very significant savings for students and families. Leaders bear the responsibility for honoring the traditions of their organizations while positioning them at the forefront of industry standards, innovation, and sustainability. Our pathway models with Rowan College and Rowan University does this by maximizing academic opportunities for all of our students. I'm so very honored to be working with all of you and look forward to continued success for our students, our district, and our community. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Hyken. Now I'd like to call up and introduce two awesome students to share a few words, Kira Stokes and Jacqueline Torrell. Because this is what it's all about, people, right here.
Good afternoon, everyone. So me and Kira are seniors at the Biological Sciences program. Thank you. So we actually this afternoon just came from our very own research projects. To say that GCIT has provided us with massive opportunities would be an understatement. I would definitely have not gotten into as many colleges as I did, with as many scholarships as I did, if it were not for GCIT.
And not only GCIT, but the people who make up GCIT. The faculty support that we have, I know particularly in the Biological Sciences program, but just throughout our entire experience at GCIT, the faculty here are truly what I believe make this place so special, between the amount of time and just true kindness and caring that I have personally experienced from every single person here has truly been uplifting, and I hope it doesn't sound too cheesy, but I am genuinely grateful for every person here who has helped both of us along the way and along this journey here, and I think that's definitely something that GCIT has going for it.
The programs at GCIT really allow everyone to hone in on what they want to do. Before I came to GCIT, I always knew that I like science, but I never really knew what direction I wanted to go. With the help of my program and the college classes, I've decided that I want to pursue veterinary medicine, and I was really able to tailor my college applications and my schooling and my classes towards that.
Yes, I can't specifically say that I'd like to go on the veterinary track, but I have always had a dream, since I was a little kid of being able to work with animals someday, but I always thought that that was kind of a lofty goal and that I would never actually get there. But through GCIT and the specific programs that we have, and also the ability to take some of these college classes early, we've been exposed to so many advanced concepts in science that have really allowed us to dive deeper into what we specifically might want to do. And so I'm now looking to pursue a career in scientific research in biological sciences with probably genetics or wildlife conservation.
But overall, GCIT has just been an amazing opportunity, and both of us would not be where we are today, quite literally, if it were not for all the amazing staff and professors here in our RCSJ that have just helped us along the way, our wonderful guidance counselors that help plan our schedules that are very complex, but just it's an amazing environment with a lot of incredible opportunities.
Yeah, so in short, everything has been very great, and thank you very much to GCIT.
Thank you, Kira and Jacqueline. I know when I was a senior, there was no way I would have get up in front of all these people and speak. I would have been like, oh, I'm just a dumb jock. I don't. But great, thank you very much. This is what this place puts out, great students like this. Over my 32-year career, I've met and worked with a lot of good people, but this next speaker is one of the best I've had the privilege to work with. He will call me boss only because I'm the chairman of the board, but he's the real boss at Rowan University, Dr. Hushman. He is a living legend. His story and roots from a humble beginning from Iran is remarkable and compelling. Here is a man that built himself with a little pocket change when he left Iran to ultimately become a citizen of the United States, earning numerous degrees from outstanding universities. Well, all except that one from the team up north in Ann Arbor. He is one of the smartest persons I know. He is fearless, he is aggressive, he is proactive, and he always challenges his staff, our students, and our board to be better. I'm honored to call him friend. I am proud to partner with him. President Hushman and Rowan University is the proverbial straw that stirs the drink. Please join me, President Hushman, to address the audience.
Thank you, boss, for the kind introduction. He really is the boss. And good afternoon, everybody. I really am very, very proud to be here. When I heard these two young ladies talking about their faculty and staff, it just made me so proud. I have heard amazing things about this school. I know how selective you are, how tough it is for kids to get in here, yet people think that getting into academies or trades is a bad thing. What we really want to be as a university, we want to be a true American university, a university that fits the economy of 21st century. And by that I mean a university that is welcoming to every single student, irrespective of any particular they may have. Whether they have a strong SAT or a weak SAT, whether they have a big GPA or a small GPA, you would be amazed how people will flourish at different ages in their lives. You can find a kid who can go and take a test and do terrible, yet is probably the most brilliant kid. And what we need to do is our responsibility to discover every single person. And we need to do that because really this economy needs that. This is the most advanced economy in the world, the largest economy in the world, and we need to train the future workforce of this country so that we can keep the economy the strongest and the country the greatest in the world. And that requires an army of dedicated and capable, educated people in all facets of life. People don't have to all get a baccalaureate degree. There is absolutely nothing wrong, and you should be very proud to get a trade degree and to go and be a carpenter or be an electrician. And God knows that if you do that, actually you will get a lot more money as your first salary than you would if you got a PhD. I'm telling you honestly. So what we want to do, we would like to have a university that really admits everybody. And I'm very proud to say that of all the institutions in the state of New Jersey, Rowan admits every single applicant who applies. We will find a pathway for them, and we make it available for them so that they can be successful. Either they can go to our county college, Rowan College of South Jersey, or they can come straight to Rowan. And when they go through the Rowan College of South Jersey, they have multiple paths. They could live on campus for 4 years. They could live on campus for 3 years. They could live on campus for 2 years, or 1 year, or never at all, and still get a Rowan degree in collaboration with Rowan College of South Jersey. These are very, very creative initiatives that other people do not want to do because 4-year research institutions tend to be very elitist and they look down at this kind of thing. We don't do that. We actually think completely the opposite. We are very proud. We are very proud that we call ourselves a university that serves the economy and the wellness of this country and this state, and there is absolutely nothing wrong with that. So I am so proud of this partnership. I promise you that we will do monumental investment in terms of technology so that every single one of our students will have access to the greatest technology in the world in order to be prepared for the economy of 21st century. And thank you for being in here, and I look forward to great years in ahead. Thank you.
Thank you, President Hushman. Today would not be possible if not for our strong relationship and partnership with Rowan University. When we took this bold step of establishing a premier partnership when then Gloucester County College and a up-and-coming university on the rise in Rowan, many were skeptical. Many said, "What the hell are you doing? Why are you doing this? This isn't academic normal." And by the way, academic normal will create and put you in a death spiral. Just look at all the colleges and universities closing and merging, and look who's thriving today. We did, however, have other county colleges and state universities in strong opposition of this move, but we had a plan. We did not care what they even thought. We had a vision that Steve Sweeney as New Jersey Senate President had, a vision that Rowan University President Ali Hushman had, a vision that Gloucester County College President Fred Keating had, a vision that I, in my dual role as County Administrator and Rowan Board of Trustees had. This was a good decision, a great decision, in fact, for all of Gloucester County. But we must continue to take it to the next level. And because of this passion to push further, you need educational professionals who understand this. And our provost and senior vice president of academic affairs at Rowan University comprehends how to do this, how to align curriculum, how to cut through the mountains of academic red tape. Dr. Tony Lohman has become a strategic ally and a friend to me. He is very smart, very motivated for our students. So Dr. Lohman, please come up and share a few words.
Thank you. So that's my boss's boss, I get to thank. So I joined Rowan in 2013. I'd known Dr. Hushman for quite some time, and when he laid out the vision for where Rowan was going to go, he laid out an amazing, grand vision, and I couldn't sign up fast enough to come over and be the Dean of Engineering. And we're 12 years later, and I would say we've put those grand visions far in the dust and far surpassed anything that we could do, that he said we could do. We've done it all and more. And we're on to the next big things. First meeting I did off campus after I joined, though, in 2013 was, I came over here to GCIT. I was the Dean of Engineering. The engineering faculty said, we got this great technical school right down the road. And I thought technical schools, trades, this, that. They said, no, they're starting this incredible STEM program, and we've already lined it up. So first thing I did, came out here, I signed it, and we did a articulation between Rowan, Gloucester County College, and GCIT that had pathways to engineering. And that's how we were going to build this access. And I remember the next fall, I had to call my good friend Jeff Hand at admissions because they had rejected a student who had come through the program. Why? Because they couldn't figure out, with that many college credits they already have, this many undergraduate credits, what exactly we're doing. But I can tell you, this was an amazing student that set the bar and was kind of the new norm of transfer we can. And now I know with that pathway, we've got students coming into our engineering program and other programs on campus coming from GCIT, RCSJ, 45, 60 credits. And you want to think about what does that do to save the money, to make it more affordable? It's incredible. And now that we're aligned, I wanted to think, you've got your programs and you've got the map on the back. Well, that's where our chairman was speaking, is this is what we had to do. I sat in a room with President Hushman and President Keating and Chairman Bruner. I think I was on a Friday afternoon. I'd been the provost for maybe a month or two. And they mapped out, I have the screenshot on my iPhone. They mapped out in about 10 different colors, all of these ladders, how this student started here. They could get a trade degree, they could get an associate degree, they could get a construction management degree, they could go to the med school. Think about it. You could go start here, walk across the street, and with our dean of our School of Osteopathic Medicine, never leave this footprint and start at high school and finish as a doctor. That's incredible. That's unheard of. And so that's the leadership that this team has provided. My job has been to take these colored whiteboards and put it into a thing that people can understand. So I think we've done it. So I'm proud to be here today. I'm excited to be a part of taking a student here who's going to be an apprentice or a construction manager, a doctor, a teacher, an engineer. I think we left out vet. You know, we do. I know a school that has to do vet school. So in a couple of years, although it is incredibly selective, 1,300 applications for just 76 seats. So that tells you what a need it is in this area. So thank you for everyone to make it happen, and I look forward to working with GCIT, RCSJ to continue to build the pipelines and bring more of our students into the program. So thanks.
Thank you, Dr. Lohman. As I mentioned earlier, you need people who understand how to think out of the box, do some unique, not so traditional methods, and maybe leave their comfort zone to advance ideas for the betterment of the future. In academia, you need the will, the determination, and the know-how to align these academic goals, deal with the concerned faculty, and have the ability to stabilize a system that lately is in flux and is destabilizing moment by moment. Fortunately, we have Tony Lohman with similar talent skill sets at RCSJ and professionalism in Dr. Brendan Rickards. Putting the two of them together is a powerful tool. There's nothing they can't align in order to tie a high schooler who is academic-minded or trade-driven to a path towards RCSJ and ultimately Rowan University. I love watching them effort this. It is amazing. Unfortunately, Dr. Rickards couldn't be here today, but I did want to mention that he has a critical role in this as well. Our last speaker is a dear friend, a confidant, a true partner, a visionary, and has a unique skill set in this academic arena that may never be seen again. We have logged many hours dreaming of the betterment of this campus, of this county, and implementing ideas and concepts that many said were not possible. But guess what? We did them. A premier educational relationship with Rowan University, placing a medical school on a county college campus, the only one in the United States, creating an Eds and Meds hub, elevating the Special Services School District, assisting GCIT to a position where it is today, to name a few. And the rumors are true. We often brainstormed on napkins and scrap paper. And with that, Dr. Keating, would you please come up?
Thank you, Chad. Good afternoon, GCIT. Come on, I was here before. Many of you don't know, but I stood here and spilled blood at this very podium for 10 years as the superintendent, and now you are in great hands. Look, I'm here today with some phenomenal people, and I can't, by the way, I'm the closing act, so this man here has the vision that I've not been around in my career. This guy is the mechanic. Brendan helps me over there. Doc Wallace is on our board. Frank, Joanne, the county. This county, look, I moved to it for a reason. I admired it so much, I finally had to get out of Camden County and live here. This is a better quality of life. And now we've got Chad at the helm, as long as we can keep his ankles in the game, as I told him, because I need something to grab onto. Now, let me give you my part of this, and then we'll go to the ceremonial signing. First of all, you are in the perfect storm. This would never happen. I travel the state. I talk to all the county colleges, and they're all afraid. Where are we going? Are we going to survive? What can we do? How do we change what we are? And I have now had the privilege of being around the university, and I do love it and respect it. Because when I was here as your superintendent and as the president of that college, there were two things that never left my mind. One was, we talked about this years ago, 14 years ago. I remember going to Dan Roskowitz and a few or whatever and said, could you guys live with Rowan College Prep or Gloucester County College Prep? I got a little push left and right. What about the trades? What about our guys? What about my welders? Well, my father was a welder and an iron worker. I'll never forget them. And I'll never forget him. But here's the situation. We did have a gap in vision with regard to what you've heard a lot today is the career tech individual, the need to get that person to a higher level of training, pre-apprentice prep, because we have to get a population that is a little bit at risk, a lot of bit at risk, post-pandemic. They don't have the quantity, the quality, and in many cases, the ability. That has to be a reboot of our society. But as we do it, we need a place. The other one that was missing was we didn't have a university. Because when I first began, I don't believe Ali was quite there yet, although we both have about the same time frame of our careers. But eventually when I got to know him and listen and watch and recognize, his mind was open to this. When I talk around, and I was on the board at the College of New Jersey, and I would bring this kind of conversation up, it'd be like, wait for lunch, Fred. We're a 5,000 liberal arts undergraduate. Yeah, I went there, I played basketball there, I love that place too. But they didn't want to listen. Right now, what we have to understand is if we don't change the arena and the pathway opportunity for our student body, we are all lost. We're all lost. So don't be territorial. Don't be fearful. Understand that, as you heard, every student that goes through this doorway, technically soon, you just heard it from the boss, is accepted at Rowan University. Two things have to happen. The university has to get ready for them. We have to convince them, and this is not a sales pitch. I live in this county too, South Jersey all my life, New Jersey all my life. The idea that they go other places to get their education, and we are the #1 exporter of 18-year-olds to another college or university, and I'm tired of talking to my friends in South Carolina about Clemson. I don't care about Clemson. But what I do care about is that these students recognize that there's opportunity here. As said, you don't have to leave Gloucester County and you could become a doctor. What do we hear? Veterinary science? Biomed engineering? Shake your head, yes. That's what she told me, but okay. Still figuring it out, but you can hear the level of the thought process of where you want to go. Just reach over, put your hand on each one of those shoulders and say, can I get in? Because there is a veterinary school and bioscience research. So shake his pocket before you go. So here's the deal, GCIT. We're going to take this pitch. My job now is going to become to take this pitch around New Jersey. And all of the schools like you, we now have an invitation to go to Cape May Tech. We have an invitation to go to Cumberland Tech. Eventually we'll get into Burlington Tech, Camden Tech, all of them first and south and then central, and maybe the state. The bottom line is Rowan University is open. And that's got to be put in our heads. And the idea that the opportunity for a student, you heard all the key words, all the buzzwords, affordable, accessible, pathway-driven, a relevant education, stay in South Jersey and serve us. We need you. Don't go away. Because we need you. We don't have it. The opportunity for South Jersey is little to none and getting squeezed by the moment. So let me wrap it up. The idea that now GCIT can take this bold step. By the way, we already had you there. You just didn't know it. This was already in the works and in the pipeline of thought, because the bottom line that I told you when I was here 10 years ago, I saw a vacuum above it, not in it. You're now 1,600 students, I hear, something like that, largest high school in Gloucester County. Or did I just make you that? When I was here, it was going through the transition of shared time to full-time. Academies were a couple, and we had to make a decision as to what side of the river do you want to swim on. We swam in the middle of the river because my marching orders was, don't violate the trades and don't cap the aspect of what we called academy. Now you call them all that. That's semantics. The bottom line is that college over there is available while they're in high school, and you heard it. First time, full time, maybe them, get a couple classes with us, you're going to Rowan. First time, full time, you're a freshman. Instead of going to Clemson, instead of going to West Virginia, or go over to Penn, or Penn State, or whatever, you're going to go to Rowan because of all these reasons. Those of you that go to the county college, you're attached to them. As said, 1 year, go. Second year associate, go. 3+1 in a limited capacity, go. All roads lead to Rome. And what we need to do as a faculty united, you are now eligible, and one thing I said to Susan was this idea that teachers at GCIT, if they want, and if you've got credential to do, as you move up and up into the level of instruction, you would be adjuncts automatically accepted at Rowan College of South Jersey as an adjunct. You want to go work at Rowan? We can make a phone call. We're telling our faculty next week that every one of them is going to be able to be an adjunct at Rowan. We're going to marry you. And you know what? If I was faculty and 40 years younger, I would say thank you. Where do I sign? It's opportunity. It's an opportunity to expand your horizon, work with other people at other levels, and here's the end game. And they will say, what's the end game, Fred? The end game is one path that a person can understand. They can see the affordability, and that's where it rings home now. And you can understand that at the end of that path is a research university that can make you anything or everything. No matter who you are, no matter what you're doing. If you go to school here, you should go to school with us while, make a decision first time, or if you needed more time, here, there, but you gotta land there. A baccalaureate, at least in my head these days, is entry-level credentialing, because you're gonna need a master's degree or a doctoral degree. So I guess I'm pushing and pulling, and I am the last one to wrap it up. But I've been in this place. I have worked here. I helped build this place. I'm proud of it. I had special. I was in Pennsauken schools. I've been all around the world to see all the different structural pieces. To me, what they've opened up the door for is for each and every one of your students to aspire and be inspired to go on, because nobody is finished at 18 and a high school diploma. I know that. And now I'm talking to my grandchildren about it. So GCIT, don't be afraid. Open arms. Everyone's in the game. Every program. We promised it, it'll be delivered. But yes, the college and the university must expand, and we're working on it. It's career technical education. We have some, not enough. Manufacturing is here. Process tech is here. Technical tech is here. Construction management is here. But there's more that a trades individual is going to want. Terminal associate, fine. The unions tell me they're not ready at 18. Dan, we tried. How many we get in, the iron workers? 1 or 2. I had to go in there and have lunch with him and twist an arm. Give me 2 seats. Just give us 2 seats for the kids coming out of GCIT in the welding program. Some of the best, because you're the best. Here's the problem. The world's colliding it. Now they need to go up. And maybe 2 more years at an associate degree in construction with a major in carpentry, or an associate degree with a bioscience, or construction, or a 2-year associate degree with, you name it, pre-med. We have 3 students in the county college on the pathway to medicine that are going to be scholarshiped all the way up to the medical school. They want SOM. I went to them and I said to these 4 students, are you a first generation? 3 of the 4, yes, that's what I am, which means they don't know. Nobody in the family did it. How do I get there? What do I do? How do I pay for this thing? I was lucky. They stuck a basketball in my hand and I could use it. So they came and talked to me. I didn't have to go find them. But I was lucky. Today's students don't know. Their families don't know. It's your job and our job now to guide them. Put them on the pathway, support them, understand. This is an enhancement. GCIT now has, a preparatory approach, preparing for what? The next step. Every student that walks through your door, all 1,600 of them, will soon probably get acceptance letters at Rowan while they're still in this student body. You know what, Mom and Dad? Take those other letters. I heard I'm going to go see 5 schools. Bip, 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 bip. I got what I want right here. And you did it in Gloucester County, and you live here, you work here, you take care of us, and you come back and recognize what you just heard. This is the greatest high school, greatest county college, and the greatest university you'll ever experience it. So come on in. Let's not fear change. Let's not fear perception. You are GCIT. You still got the cheetahs. I remember arguing about that 15 or 20 years ago. We're the cheetahs. What's a cheetah, you know? I got through those meetings too. Anyway, you don't lose your identity. You enhance your relationship and your family. So congratulations. It was my privilege. I'm glad I lived long enough to be able to see all 3 things happen. And I am not done, you know, stepping down from one role, but I am excited to say I am not stepping out of the arena, and I have proudly say I'll be a part of the university's design. And for what's left, it's a great place to be. Let's let our students benefit from it. This is not a commercial, not a commercial. They'll vote, yes, they vote with their feet. And I didn't say the parent, although that's true. The student votes with, they wouldn't be here. They chose you. They voted with their feet. And they will choose a university with those same 2 feet. Mom and Dad will just sit on top of them because they have to write the check. All right, that's my pitch. Thank you for listening. Thank you for being a part of it. It's been a great journey for me. I'm thrilled to be back here. I too love this school and was part of building it, so I'm proud. This is something I have, and I'm thrilled to be working with these individuals. By the way, you're not going to get any better. And I'm not just fluffing and stuffing. You're not going to get any better. This county has opened doors no other county that I've ever been around in New Jersey has ever opened. Let these kids benefit from it. Talk to them. So with that, I'll say thank you. I'll cut it off, and we'll do our signing ceremony. So good luck, GCIT.
Thank you, Dr. Keating. In closing, I'll leave you with this. Imagine there's a place where if your student is gifted with a brilliant mind, or if your student is gifted with talented hands and creativity, imagine if a place like that existed. Well, Rowan College Prep at GCIT is that place. It has the opportunity for either path. And oh, by the way, a student can earn, as you heard, a ton of credits in advance of college, or even an associate's degree before they even earn their high school diploma, which is amazing to me. And then you're linked to the fastest growing research university that is gaining credentials and worldwide respect in Rowan University. So a college-bound student or an apprentice-bound student can graduate with advanced degrees at an affordable rate. Thank you, everyone, for coming. Congratulations on a job well done. You all should be proud, and I guess we'll have the ceremonial signing. Thank you.